Entertainment, current affairs and news. Gambakwe, don't.
Right, 21 March 2025, and today I'm very excited to be giving you the evening update. The purpose of the evening update is for us to go to bed and delete all the garbage that we've heard during the day. Zimbabwe, makazara cowards, kana kuti Mwende. You know what I'm talking about. Mwende zakazara Zimbabwe, cowards akazara Zimbabwe. So what they do is when the time comes to fight, they don't fight, they vacillate, they find excuses, they find someone else to blame. That is typical Zimbabweans. And this is prevalent at the top. People that you expect they are going to come out and fight. Most time, they don't come out and fight. That is why you end up with Ivan Makaita Sana, Comrade Bombshell, Geza. Geza came from nowhere, and he is now the man of the moment, because all along, there was a vacuum, a massive vacuum, people unable to do what needs to be done. So as I said, normally I get issues with my network this time of the day, and we're going to sort it out. We're going to address this very, very soon. I'm going to move from this location very, very soon, and I'll let you guys know when things are sorted. But let's go into the important stuff. So let's delete everything that we've heard today. Let's go into those things that are very, very important. And I would like to thank all of you for your support. We are currently experiencing the highest number of viewers ever. Ever since we started this series of morning and evening, there is no video that I do that doesn't get more than 100,000 views. That is amazing. Zimbabweans are engaged. They want things to happen. Mnangagwa is gone. So Mnangagwa is gone. That man, don't allow him to come back. Don't allow Mnangagwa to come back. Apera, Mdara Uyu, Mnangagwa apera, Argura Vanu, Nenzara, Mnangagwa Argura Vanu, Nenzara. So it's so funny. Today what happened is Mnangagwa was in Namibia. What a humiliation that he suffered today. They made the president of Tanzania the guest of honor, and he is the SADC chair. He was there. They made him the guest of honor. Then, to make matters worse, Elias Magosi, his best friend, was not recognized, and this happened until he left. So Elias Magosi, embarrassed, you can see he was alone, sitting there, feeling dejected, and he left the function before they called his name. And I'll show you, before I leave, I'm going to show you a video of them calling Elias Magosi, and they'd already left. That was very embarrassing. But President Dumaboko doing very, very well today. I like President Dumaboko. And you can see the pictures that he had with the president of Namibia, the new president of Namibia. Very nice. I like President Dumaboko. He's doing very, very well. But let's go into what is important. What is important is that in exactly 9 days' time, we're going to have the biggest protest in Zimbabwe. The protest is going on. Every morning, I talk to the war veterans, and I also talk to the military spokesman, Comrade Nyoka Mabunu. I do not go a day without speaking to these guys. But we have a massive situation that is developed right now. And this is counterintelligence is busy at work. They are trying to distract people from the protest. They want people to think that there's no protest. And some people are falling for it, but most people are fed up of Mnangagwa. No one likes Mnangagwa. Even people around Mnangagwa don't like him. Even his family don't like him. Even Witness by don't like him. And Taguri don't like him. And also Scott Sakpaya don't like Mnangagwa. So it is a crisis for Mnangagwa, what is happening right now. So they've sent out counterintelligence the whole day, saying a lot of things. And unfortunately, some of the things that are coming out are actually true. And I want to start with what is happening with top businessman, Strive Masiyiwa. So if you go to Twitter today, you would have seen Comrade Neva Masora say, explaining that Strive Masiyiwa is now being investigated to check if he's not in any way financing the overwhelming winds of change sweeping across Zimbabwe. Mnangagwa wants to know who is funding the sudden change of hearts among the kingmakers in Zimbabwe, power dynamics. So what does this mean? What is the meaning of this tweet? What exactly is Comrade Neva Masora saying? I talked to him sometime, but I want you guys to understand what's going on. So what's going on is that there is a massive departure from supporting Mnangagwa by a lot of people. So many people who used to support Mnangagwa are no longer supporting him. And another person that is being investigated is Makandiwa. Emmanuel Makandiwa is also being investigated for the same thing. So for the same reason, my sources in military intelligence say this investigation is covering Strive Masiyiwa, it's covering Emmanuel Makandiwa, it's covering President Hakainde Hichilema, and also certain people in the clergy, Kadakuti pastors. They are being investigated. There's a wide-ranging investigation taking place to see if this is a funded activity. Did these guys go in and start to fund it? I do not believe that Strive Masiyiwa is funding what is happening with Geza. And yesterday, I had an almost 1 hour call with Dr. Daniel Shumba. We had a long discussion about what is going on, who is behind it, how is it going to turn out, and who is supporting what direction, and what is the outcome, the proper outcome that is coming here. So he said a lot, but at the end of the day, the view among the majority of the people is that this is internal within ZANU-PF. So what is happening now is internal within ZANU-PF. It's not funded from outside. So according to Dr. Shumba, and he said I can quote him on this, you are removing the left hand probably and replacing with the right hand. The same guys who are always in the office, you are not making any change. So there won't be any change that you expect. And this is totally based on internal dynamics within ZANU-PF. And guys in the military are also forced to take a side. So this is across the board. What we're seeing is across the board within ZANU-PF. So that is the politicians, the business people, the military, the police. There is division according to who is behind Chiwenga and who is behind Mnangagwa. So that division is there. And people like Geza, they've come out to try and bring about change, but it's not necessarily the change that you expect. So basically that is it. You are looking at internal dynamics within ZANU-PF. However, Mnangagwa never believes that people around him don't like him. So he does not believe that Chiwenga does not agree with him. He does not believe that Geza can just come out of nowhere and not agree with him. He does not believe that Blessed Mhlanga is just reporting, and it's not that he personally hates him. And this is why you see that the intelligence services of Zimbabwe have been going all out to try to find who is sponsoring and who is paying for what. And unfortunately, there is actually no money. Like, I am literally telling the truth, there's no money. The guys who are currently running this campaign don't have a cent. Yesterday, they've called me to say if I can assist with fundraising. And you saw what Simbach Kanza was doing today. He phoned me here and I explained to him that these guys don't have money and they're trying to raise funds. There is literally no money to hire the buses to take people into town. There is no money to cover all the expenses for food and so forth that is required for all this that is happening in the protest. And if Strive Masiyiwa was sponsoring this thing, I'm sure there would have been a lot more money among the organizers of the protest. But unfortunately, this is not the case. There is no money. And I do not expect you guys to understand. I do not expect you to understand how Chiwenga is not paying for this thing. But Chiwenga is not paying for this thing. There is no money coming from Chiwenga. I do not know how many times I have to explain that this is for the ordinary Zimbabweans. It's not for a Chamisa or a Chiwenga or a Makandiwa or a Masiyiwa. These people are just people going about their businesses, and people are just fed up of Mnangagwa. This is the situation. There is no one funding. There is no one behind what is happening. And Mnangagwa can look as high as he can and as low as he can. You won't find a sponsor. The sponsor of this protest is the ordinary man on the street who is tired of Mnangagwa's rule and who has decided that Mnangagwa must go. The military guys are all opposed to Mnangagwa's rule right now. So as we speak, in totality, the military in Zimbabwe is against Mnangagwa's rule, and he has already been told to go. That is why you see that Geza is currently sitting at a barrack in Zimbabwe and has not been arrested. So as we speak right now, tonight, the Zimbabwe military has issued a statement, and they did not mention Geza by name. So as we speak right now, less than 20 minutes ago, they issued a statement. They talked about people talking about the military and people wearing uniforms, but they never mentioned by the name, because that is Geza is not an ordinary person. He is talking and speaking for the military, and Comrade Nyoka Mabunu is speaking for the military. And I talk to these guys on a daily basis. Massive support for what is happening, massive support for the strike, and massive support for the protest on the 31st of March. Now let's go into what is going to happen. So let me explain what has happened so far. The war veterans have left their homes. So all the other war veterans you see here, they have not been to their homes since they gave this address. Some of the homes of these guys have been beaten up or have been attacked last night. So some of the homes of the war veterans have been attacked. Mujara so home was attacked. His family was attacked yesterday. So there is a massive cost which goes to what's happening right now. If you let these guys down and Mnangagwa comes back, everyone is going to get killed. I can assure you that these guys are going to kill people. If Mnangagwa lasts this and goes through this protest on the 31st of March and nothing happens to him, you are going to see a lot of people getting killed. So already they've started attacking these homes. So although the military is in support of the protest, they currently can't come out and do anything. That's why they're using the third parties, the war veterans, the youths, and so forth. The only time that the military can come out is if Zimbabweans overwhelmingly come out and support the protest. So if on the 31st, you stay at your home, you don't open your school, you don't open your business, and you don't go to the borders, then you see the military coming out, because then there'll be a successful protest. However, if you go to work, if you open a school, if you open a business, and if you make fun of the people that are organizing the protest, and you enjoy laughing at funny jokes from people like Simbachi Kanza, you laugh at their jokes, you laugh at the jokes of Ellen, you laugh at them making fun of people, you laugh and you enjoy when the guys from ZANU-PF and apparatus make fun of the people. Mnangagwa is going to come back and he's going to make your life a living hell. Mnangagwa is going to make your life a living hell. Mnangagwa has lost respect everywhere. He's lost respect. I'll show you the video now of what happened in Namibia. No one respects Mnangagwa anymore. When he moves around, he's got no respect. People look at him and wonder, what is this man? So it's only up to you, the Zimbabweans, to make sure that this man remains gone, he doesn't come back, and you defeat counterintelligence. So counterintelligence are now the biggest problem in Zimbabwe. They've placed so many people in the system. They've placed so many people among us, and counterintelligence is now the worst people following Mnangagwa. And we need to defeat these people and stop them from what they're doing at the moment, which is to demoralize the people, to confuse the situation, and to make you think that it is okay to have Mnangagwa in office. It's not okay. The military has already said it's not okay to have Mnangagwa in office. So it's clear to me, I don't know about you, but to me it's very clear. This man must stay gone. Whatever happens, we can't have Mnangagwa as the president. going into the 1st of April. Right, I think I've talked too much. I did talk too much today because I'm kind of annoyed. Nevan, I get hundreds of messages saying, we are about you. Guys, if you see something about me, it's most likely that I've seen it. I've got a team of 10 people whose only job is to look at things. So if you see something, don't think I haven't seen it. So Operation Law and Order is ongoing. It's going to happen. It doesn't matter who is there. It doesn't matter who is not there. It's going to happen. On the 31st, we're going to support it. We're going to make sure that Zimbabweans understand that the only way out of this trouble is for Mnangagwa to be gone. And we are not going to stop. I am going to, if I'm the last person, so if all of you now support Mnangagwa to stay, I'll be the last person here, and I'll come here every night, and I'll say the protest is ongoing. So, tuda kuona kuti kune varume here kuZimbabwe kana kuti kune zvigananda. Do we have men, angry men right now? Do we have them in Zimbabwe? Do we have men, or do we have a bunch of cowards? What do we have in Zimbabwe? We have to make sure that we sort out this situation, and we can't leave it to other people to address. So let's address this situation. Support the old people. My own veterans, Vadara, they've came out, Mdara Geza, and all the guys that are with him, Mdara Matiwela. It's such a huge cost. And this is not the time for you to fold. This is not the time for you to look on any other direction. Mnangagwa and the people around him must be pushed out. And there must be no question about it. There must be no question in Mnangagwa's mind right now about what is going to happen on the 31st. And to me, there's no question. I know what is going to happen. You remember last year when we did Zambia, I went to Zambia. This time is different. We've got the support of the majority of ZANU-PF, the support of the majority of the army. They are supporting that Mnangagwa must leave. So let's make it happen, guys. Let's not waste time on Snapbasa. Especially, I don't know why someone who is a journalist will spend half of their time attacking other journalists. That is crazy and unbelievable. Kupenga, kana kuti kudhakwa, kwemkomana uyu. Right, Mkoma Ndebele says, I like it when you say Mnangagwa is gone. Yes, Mnangagwa is gone. Guys, I've been here I came here in 2016. So this is 2025. I'm here almost 19 years. One of the most painful things for me, guys, is the fact that my mother died in Zimbabwe when I was in South Africa. I had over $1 million in my bank, $1 million rands in my bank. But I could not take my mother from the house to see a doctor when the need arose. And the cost is so high. Mnangagwa is destroying everything. Look at the roads in your country. Look at the way Harare looks like a village. One. And I'm not there, guys. I'm not going to waste my time supporting Zuzakadai. Right now, Mnangagwa has made more appointments of his family. I'll show you tomorrow. He's appointing unqualified family members. They are stealing all the government money and putting it in their pockets. And we sit there and laugh at funny jokes. So let's not do it, Mkoma. And I think Tafai said, Gambakwe kwanza lazima usapo mari nekuti demo haidi mari. I don't need anyone's money. I'm not collecting money. And Comrade Nyoka Mabunu has made an audio, a full audio explaining what's happening. So go to the Nyoka Mabunu channel and listen. Guys, garaini mari yenyu. Musandipe mari yenyu, musape Comrade Nyoka Mabunu. Garai koko, isusu, we're going to do what needs to be done. Kana muchimuda Mnangagwa, garai naye Mnangagwa iko. That's muda. Ini anditombo dika na muona Mnangagwa. Andizivi mimi. Mudara uyu, muroi. Do you guys hear me? Samira munhu uyu. And this was out why Makadaiso. Counterintelligence. Let's not accept this thing and being distracted. So do not be distracted by what is happening now. We know what needs to happen on the 1st. And on the 31st, there's going to be the protest. We're going to be here. I'll be here the whole day, making sure that it happens. Right, let's see what else is there. Mr. Mve, yes, Mve. Buy your packet of Mve. I'm the official brand ambassador of Mve. So you can go and get a packet of Mve. Johannesburg, Harare, Cape Town, Vicfors, Kariba, London, and also you can get it in the USA. We've distributed everywhere. Masalati, Arikuoneswa Moto. Yeah, I like it. Then let's go to Mgomakuda. Yes, we need to remove ZANU as an organization and replace it with another political organization. So said that Chamisa said is not in it. Chamisa did not say that. Chamisa said something different. I'll handle it tomorrow. We don't need Chamisa to protest. Do you guys hear what I'm saying? You don't need Chamisa to protest. Leave Chamisa alone. Go with the people that are there right now. Mdara Geza is there. Mdara Matiwela is there. Nyoka Mabunu is there. Gambakwe is there. Who else do you want? Who do you want to tell you kuti Mnangagwa origin? Who do you want to tell you kuti une namo? Hauna imba? Vana vako havasi kushanda? Who do you want to tell you that uda kunzwana nani? After 20 years, 30 years, how are you going to know kuti this thing is rotten? Mnangagwa. Did you see that road to Victoria Falls? Do you know that there is no single project that Mnangagwa has started that is ended, that is finished, including the villas of SADC? SADC is gone for how long? And the villas are still not finished. Mbudzi interchange is not finished. As we speak, Zimbabwe is about to collapse in terms of debt repayment. They failed to pay the debts. I've told you, they're just about to be repossessed. Everything that you know in Zimbabwe, you're going to have a legacy of leaving nothing to children. This is crazy. Right. I think I would like to thank all of you for watching. Before I pop a vein, Wikno left for Dubai. All right, let me tell you about Wikno. So Wikno Chibayo lost $75,000 after his father-in-law was robbed by 20 men. I advise you during that time that the military was involved. And when I talk of military, I'm talking about police, reserve force, prisons, air force, and Zimbabwe National Army. So that is a whole bunch of guys in security are involved. So today, 3 guys have been arrested, and at least 1 guy is on the run. So we will tell you what happens tomorrow. They have appeared in court today. So tomorrow, I expect to hear more details about who was arrested and what happened and what are the rest of the other guys. But what I can tell you is that what is going on right now is not reversible. So Mnangagwa is going to go. The question is, how quickly is he going to go and how hard is it going to be? If all of you do what I'm saying here and you stay home, you make sure your kids don't go to school, and you support the guys who are going to be going into town with the buses, with the trucks, and you don't go to the borders, then it's going to be quick. If you don't support this process, a lot of people are going to die. This is what is going to happen. It's going to be very bad what is going to happen. Don't play with where we are right now. It's the most dangerous period you have ever been in Zimbabwe. It's extremely dangerous, and we need to make sure that it happens as quickly as possible. Mudara Uyu, he needs to go. He needs to go as quickly as possible. He's got no place in the leadership of our country, Mnangagwa. He needs to go as quickly as possible, and we need to be as angry as possible with this man. He is a total mess. Right, I want to recap and then we'll go. So what I said is there is multiple sources that have said to me that there is a number of people under investigation currently for supporting what is currently happening. And you saw the tweet. So this is the only written thing I have, right? It's not that I don't know other things, but This is the only thing I've got that's written. So Comrade Never Masura says, confirm this, that Strive Masiyiwa is under investigation. I've told you that Emmanuel Makandiwa is under investigation, and President Hakainde Hichilema and a number of other clergy, they're under investigation by Mnangagwa for supporting Geza and for supporting Chiwenga. It's believed that they want Chiwenga to get into office. There is currently a number of people in jail, including in Mtare. If you looked at today's press, there is a young man that has been in jail for the past 30 days who is being accused of supporting Chiwenga. There's also Blessed Mhlanga, who is currently in jail 25 days. So over the past 20 days, a lot of people are being victimized. But we are getting to the protest, and everyone must participate. Mnangagwa must go, and he must not come back. Don't allow him to come back. He's almost gone right now. And then Nkoma Guru, not the real Guru, but the fake Guru, you're also dangerous. Why? Why Nkoma Guru am I dangerous? Simbachi Kanza say Utinini, I wasn't president when I went to Zambia. It's so painful for me to hear Muno. I'm so heartless like that. Guys, if I showed you what happened to me when I came from Zambia, that was so bad. And it was only by God's grace that I didn't go into those blankets. So let me tell you how many times these guys have entered my room in my hotels. So if you go to a hotel in Harare, try not to go to the big hotels. So I made the mistake when I went to Zambia of being relaxed and thinking I was in a proper place. So when I was gone and arrested by the police, they entered my room, and I had 2 beds in my room. They put poison into my blankets in the sheets. And so I arrived from the police. I took a shower and I wore my shirty yeretso. You remember that retso shirt, which is long sleeved. Then I went out to look for food, like oblivious of the fact that I'm under so much surveillance. I went to look for food. When I came back, I shot a video. Like I did a video. You'll see if you go back to I shot a video. And then on my return, like soon after, for some reason, I said, let me rest. And I didn't go into my blankets. I slept across at the center of the 2 beds, across. And when I woke up the next day, I didn't sleep for more than 3 hours. I then decided tonight to change my flight. I was supposed to sleep in that room for 3 days, but I only slept there for a few hours. Then I booked a flight. I was the first person at the airport at around 3 a.m. So I slept 12, 1, 2, 3, I was out. I had gone. The amount of injuries I got from that moment, because I was sleeping on 2 beds, so it means my upper side and my lower side were affected, but my midsection wasn't affected. So it was crazy. And I don't have to show you anything. I don't have to show them anything. You're not a doctor. But those people who know, they know what I'm talking about. It was very dangerous. And it's only by God's grace, Kuti. And I feel up Zambia. Because Vanuroy, Gambakwe, Gambakwe, make sure that they don't come back. They've already ran away. Most of these guys have ran away. The only people that are left for Zimbabwe right now is Auxillia, ED, Kuda, and a few other guys. The majority of the people have left. They've gone. Let them stay gone. Don't allow them to come back. Wikno is gone. Uyanogra Zambia. Scott Kudata Gure is long gone. He's not going to be there. He just comes in and goes out. Make sure these guys don't come back and don't listen to their garbage. Trying to make me the topic, trying to make Comrade Yoga the topic, trying to make Chamisa the topic. The topic is that on the 31st, there's a protest and Mnangagwa is going to go. Why do you want to worry about something else? Why do you want to worry about Gambakwe is traveling to which country? What is that to you? It's got nothing to do with anything. Because in Nini, I told you I'm not going to be in government. So when Mnangagwa is gone, I'm not going to be in government. You still have to go and sort it out. It's not me who's going to sort it out. I will never work for the Zimbabwe government myself because I don't like government. I don't like sitting with incompetent people who constrain me. So I don't like it. It wastes my time. And I'm not that kind of guy. Mkomatava vanobatwa seishwa. Yes, Mnangagwa anobatwa seishwa. My general akarega Mnangagwa this time. They will be killed, all of them. So if my generals think they are playing someone funny, they will be killed. So make sure he doesn't come back. Opan Chinguri was there today when Mnangagwa came back. Chiwenga was there, and the other generals were there today. Mnangagwa is afraid. He won't sleep out of the country. And it's going to be very difficult for this man. No one likes it. Okay, I think I've covered it all. I'll see you guys in the morning. Let's keep going. And even if we're the last man standing, I'll be the last man standing. I do not care whether someone says this and that and whatever else. Guys, we're not doing this for clout. We need to make sure that our country changes. My mother died in South Africa, and she was across in Zimbabwe. You, how many people in your family have to die? Family because of Munu. Guys, let's not be joking around. I tell you so much jokes. So I'd like to thank all of you for watching. Let's do it again tomorrow morning. Let's do it again the next day and the next day. And let's not stop. We're not going to be stopped by one. So let me put a video of Mnangagwa being humiliated and his friend Elias Magosi in Namibia. Then I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching, and a good night to you all.
Mnangagwa, Emerson Mnangagwa of Zimbabwe.
Always with this scarf with the colors of the
signature scarf.
Excuse me, Your Excellency. We cannot take our seats without acknowledging the presence of SADC and shaking hands with SADC. Therefore, I call upon His Excellency, the Executive Secretary of the Southern African Development Community. He went out. Thank you very much. Yes.
Said 1 March. Tikukubirisai kuti munhu wose kubva kuplum tree. In fact, haizi demonstration, toitizvo uprising. Munhu wese ngaapinde mustreet. Munhu wese ngaapinde mustreet. Right? Tikuda kuti Mnangagwa, Emerson Mnangagwa, Spy Mnangagwa, ainde nezvigananda zvake.
Uyo, uko, kuno, abo, ano, mamuona gere nai. Anovura meso, anovura nzeve, anokaya marigi. Gambakwe don't come.